information technology, which brings out the innovative ideas in the latest computing concepts and will definitely be an eye-opener for the upcoming researchers. On behalf of Department of IT, I thank the management of Vistas for giving us an opportunity to conduct this virtual conference. A beautiful smile is the universal welcome. It can make the day a good day. I call upon Dr. P. Mailvahanan, Director, School of Computing Sciences, Vistas, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. A warm welcome and fresh morning to everyone gathered for this virtual national conference. First, I would like to thank our management, Vice Chancellor, Registrar for providing permission to conduct and support us for the national conference on emerging trends and technologies in information technologies, organized by the Department of Information Technology, School of Computing Sciences, Vistas. I welcome with the most delight our Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. S. Sriman Narayanan Sir, our Registrar, Dr. P. Saravanan Sir, for this national conference. On behalf of the Vistas and on my own behalf, I warmly and respectfully welcome our today's guest, Professor Dr. K. Anandapadmanabhan Sir, Dean, School of Computer Sciences, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. We are indeed grateful, sir, to the occasion for graciously and readily accepting our invitation. And it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Karthika Banu, founder and CEO, Inspire Software Tech Solution, Chennai, for agreeing to share her esteemed knowledge. Also, I welcome all the deans, directors, HODs of various schools and faculty members, research scholars, and students, participants to grace this national conference, these occasions. Till now, we received more than 60 papers for this national conference. The emerging technology are generally new, but also include older technology that are still relatively undeveloped in potential. Emerging technologies includes a variety of technologies such as education technology, information technology, nanotechnology, biotechnology, robotics, and artificial intelligence. I once again welcome our and thanks to our Chancellor, Registrar, and the Honorable Chief Guest and keynote speakers and participants for this national conference. I look forward to wonderful events ahead. Thank you one and all, and welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. P. Saravanan, Registrar, Vistas, to give presidential address. Sir, please.
Good morning to all of you. I am pleased to participate in this national conference on emerging trends and technologies in information technology, organized by the School of Computing Sciences. It's my bounden duty to thank, on behalf of the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, the distinguished guests of this event, Professor Dr. K.R. Anandapadmanabhan, Dean, School of Computing Sciences, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, and Professor Dr. Karthika Banu, founder and CEO, Inspire Software Solutions, Chennai, for having consented to present and deliver their special address. I thank the distinguished guests. And the School of Computing Science is one of the oldest departments of the Wells University. And the effective way of the functioning of this department are proved by the fact that the number of new programs introduced to meet with the current trends and technologies, with a student strength of nearly 900 and with 35 faculty members. Adapting to the changing world is the prerequisite for the survival of any society. And this applies to all walks of life. It's a new world brewing with information technology. The changes that are happening in the technology are nail-bitingly swift, continuous, and ever evolving. As a result, the industry demand for the ideal new age professionals. So what makes one an ideal new age professional is their resilience to change that is happening in this world. So this is the challenge before the students and the teachers. The students are encouraged to stay ahead of curve with rigorous experimental learning, industry apprenticeship, and live projects, which brings them to immediately put theory into practice. So the responsibility of the faculty is more as well as the students. We have to not only to teach our academics, but also make them be employable to meet the changing trends in the technology and the industry wherever they are placed. And so this conference, I hope, will try to address these issues, and I congratulate Dr. Mailvaganan and Kamalakannan, the organizers of the conference, and the faculty members and the students of the School of Computing Sciences for participating in this conference, which is very relevant and helpful to the faculty members and the students to fresh up their minds. And this conference is a place where the like-minded individuals from across the country and across the globe are joined together to share ideas, create new ideas, and to ignite the motivation. And I hope this conference will fulfill the objective for which it is organized. And I once again thank the distinguished speakers and the faculty members for organizing this wonderful national conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your wishes. And you mentioned the need for the innovative research. So thank you once again. We have two eminent chief guests to grace this occasion. Professor Dr. K.R. Anantha Padmanabhan, Dean, School of Computing Sciences, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, and Professor Dr. Karthia Banu, Founder and CEO, Inspire Softech Solutions, Chennai. I hope their knowledge and experience will enlighten us in the right path of innovative research. Let me invite Dr. C. Shakti, Associate Professor, Department of Information Technology, to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Professor K.R. Anantha Padmanabhan, Dean, School of Computing Sciences, SRM, Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, to the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. K. Anantha Padmanabhan, Professor, Dean of SRM Arts and Science College, Katangulathu, has a teaching experience of more than 20 years. He holds the academic responsibility as Nodal Officer for UGC, MHRD, All India Survey on Higher Education, and Nodal Officer for NIRF in SRM Arts and Science College. He serves as a member in Board of Study in University of Madras, LN Government College, SDNB Vaishnav College. As an active participant in research, he has more than 30 publications in international and national journals. It's a great honor for us to welcome Dr. Anantha Padmanabhan for our National Virtual Conference on Emerging Trends and Technologies in Information Technology 2022. And now I invite him for the inaugural address. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. At the outset, I would like to thank each one of you for joining this national conference on emerging trends and technology organized by the Department of Information Technology, School of Computing Sciences. The school organizes such conferences to enlighten the young minds and promote the participation of research scholars, students at all levels. I bid a very warm welcome to all the renowned speakers and delegates who took out their valuable time and joined us today to be the part of this conference. I will give my regards and appreciation to all people who made this occasion a reality and this institutional success. The information technology industry is experiencing a boom like never before, and more brands are looking to expand in this area because of the immense amount of potential. With the growing importance of this, it becomes important to understand the striking aspects of this industry and key components that make it the revolutionary tool. That is, new trends arise within this industry every day, every year, and it becomes important for professionals to be familiar with these different trends, which can improve your professional standing and can help one understand what potential upgrades are for the industry. Even though this conference is the marker of success of the institution, it allows us to meet some of the brilliant minds of the country who becomes the chief guest for this occasion. With all these words, I am extremely delighted to be the part of this event with the young minds and the young delegates who have joined us today. I guarantee that the conference will surely be the productive and worth for your precious time. Enjoy the event. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. With each new conference proceeding, our march towards the journey of research widens further and it enhances scope for new research. Now it's time to release the conference proceedings. We, the Department of Information Technology, thank each and every one for their contribution in successful happening of this national conference. Let me invite Dr. R. Devi, Associate Professor, Department of IT, to elaborate about our chief guest, Professor Dr. Karthia Banu, Founder and CEO, Inspire Software Solutions, Chennai.
A very good morning to one and all. On behalf of Department of IT, I feel immensely happy to welcome Dr. Karthia Banu, Founder, CEO of Inspire Software Solutions, East Tambram, Chennai. She is a computer science professional with 17 years of teaching experience and 14 years of experience in the field of soft skill and technical training. Currently, she is heading training and development team. She has completed her doctorate in computer science in November 2017. She has given English and soft skill trainings on topics BEC, spoken English, verbal ability, emotional intelligence, and so on. And she also provides corporate training to some of the corporate companies like ICF Chennai, Southern Railway, CPCL, Infosys, CTS, and so on. She has conducted enormous number of technical sessions, soft skill training for students, faculty development program for faculties of various institutions like Anna University, University of Madras, SRM, Satyabama, VIT Chennai, and also to Vistas. She has presented papers in 7 national conferences and presented papers in 11 international conferences, published paper in 10 international journals with impact factor, and she has empowered more than 15,000 people through skill training, technical training for IT and automotive sectors, mentoring underprivileged people, and she is a motivational speaker. She has also received 3 Best Paper Awards in international and national conferences, Best Teacher Award on Teachers' Day, Best Mentor Award for 10th Planet Chennai, Best Trainer Award from Skillwise Groups Chennai, Best Performer Award from India Foundations, India. So with these words, I once again welcome Dr. Katya Banu, speaker of today's National Virtual Conference on Emerging Trends and Technologies in Information Technology 2022. I welcome you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me share my screen. Just you stop share the screen. Yeah, just give me a second. Let me share my screen. A happy morning, Wales team. Really, I'm happy to meet you all here and Department of BCA, IT, and other eminent speakers like who inaugurated Dr. Anant, I guess. Okay. Thank you for so much. And I was listening to all the speeches. It was really interesting. It's my privilege to shape young minds today. I got the opportunity. And another half an hour, I'm going to take you in a different world. Since this is an emerging trends in technology, be ready to listen to it. And before starting into any session, as an Inspire, we created this prayer and like what you have started with, would request Kalpana ma'am is there? Kalpana ma'am?
Ma'am. Yes,
yeah, can you read this prayer to start with? It's a positive affirmation.
Om Gurubhyo Namah.
Ma'am, this is what I have displayed in the screen, ma'am. It is no way connected with any religion. This is something, a positive affirmation. You should get the blessing of God too, or otherwise I'll read. Ma'am, will you be able to read this? Is it visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can read this, what I have displayed here.
Dear God, I place my humble needs before you. My need to meet my responsibilities in the world. My need to use my God-given talents and abilities. My need to fulfill my place here on earth. I pray for your guidance now to show me the way to the perfect opportunities to do what I love, to do what I can do well, and what will fulfill my needs mentally, spiritually, and financially. Help us to walk in faith as you show us the way. I'm praying for everyone in the universe. Let them be safe, happy, peaceful, and healthy. Thank you, God.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting and immediately read the prayer. Thank you so much. As you said, already they have said many interesting thing about me. One particular thing about me is I love to be myself. I never pretend what I am not. That only took me to this level, and I'm striving for excellence every day. And very important, this one is, it's not only the one-day program, it's a learning journey. You think in that way, and this program is entirely meant for you. And I'm not here to say you don't know anything. We know many things, but it's a time to sharpen our knowledge and skills. Okay. So I would like to start with an icebreaker and breakthrough technologies and 2022 technologies. So since we are digitized, I'm giving a digital bouquet to you to welcome you all. Okay, now quickly, I'll give you 2 minutes time. Use the chat box, write the websites you browse frequently. Then only I can give you some important websites which you can use it. Yes, your time starts now. I keep my timer on 2 minutes. I would request participants, please utilize the chat box and give your answers. Which are all the websites you frequently visit? And I want to keep it more interactive. Don't think it's a lecture time. It's an interactive session. I'm going to have it. Yes, I'll just see your chat box, how your responses. What are all the websites you visit frequently? Yes, your time starts now. Amazon, wow, that's interesting. FB, cool. Okay. Google, that's fantastic. From Google, we visit many things, right? Cool, cool, cool. I would request the participants also respond. University team only responding. I would request participants to respond. Yeah, Sweetland responded. Okay, good and inspiring quotes. Buba is visiting. Okay. Java Point, yes. Interesting. LinkedIn, wow, Sweetland. Yes. $40 seconds more, guys. Quickly. I could see 76 people in the forum. If you leave me like, no, almost 70, I got only few responses. Oh, Geek for Geek, superb, good. W3 schools, superb. ResearchGate, wow, okay. Codecamp, good. Tutorial Point, you're talking about T-Point, okay. Shortcut, cool. Programmers, yes. MS Teams also, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, the time is over. I'll stop the timer. Okay. Let's continue our journey. Thank you so much for the who all responded. Superb. Let me continue. I'm going to give you, if you're really keen on recent trends or emerging trends happening around the world, I would request you to visit the following sites. Okay. That is Reuters.com, which is really, it is going to help you out with emerging technologies. And they have Reuters have given a report of 100 leading universities, that is technological universities, what their inventions. You can browse Wales University topping which place, just check. And also Forbes you can visit. And you have trends.vz. See how it looks like, I'll show you that. See the Forbes, see you will have many interesting information. The technology trends which shape the innovations of 2022 given a report. See, I don't have the time to read all this article, but still I'm just giving a light that you can go through it when your time permits. And trends we see that they are giving more ideas for the startups. You are almost 50,000 entrepreneurs were there with the marketing ideas which you can implement over it. Okay, that is quite interesting. You know, there is a digital pet shops are there. They are digital leap, I guess. See, what they are doing is they are taking care of your pet. Like Ola and Uber, they are doing a service. Okay. And also now, Starter Story, that website is Starter Story. There you can get 50 examples of $1 billion business ideas. Maybe you can do it as a part-time. You can work on it. Okay, Starter Story, that site. And also trends.vc, I told you, know, this is like a cloud. Like X, that cloud as anything as a service, like that it's happening. Okay, so that is there. And if you visit top IT innovations, why you should want it's involved. Like it's a good article to deal with. It's what's the site name I'll give you. So you can go ahead with that is trends.vc, Starter Story, and vgu.edu. The vgu.edu is a blog. Okay, this blog you can go through it. I guess somebody have not muted. It's really disturbing me. I'm talking. So please mute yourself, guys. When you need, you can unmute and talk. Okay, please mute yourself. Okay, this VGU I said no, the top 10 technologies. And another thing is called the BizTech, biztechmagazine.com, which has a more idea about which is invented and innovative ideas you can have it. And oneeducation.org giving what are the skills required to develop in the current trend. And the next thing is about a change to crowd. Just give me a second. Organizer, please check who is not muted. You help me to mute, please. Thank you. I'm getting a background noise. Thanks for muting. Okay. All right. See, change to crowd is also a very good website and UI part. That's why I've given a slide like, and software suggestion. So which software you want to purchase for your system, that also the suggestion is there. And you have a masterportal.com, which has more article to deal with. If you want, you can capture the screen. You can take a screenshot of it and go through when the time permits. I'm talking about the researchers who are presenting the paper today. Maybe you can go through. It will be more helpful for preparing your articles for the upcoming conferences or anything, or journal papers. You can go through, you can get more ideas. This also you can capture the screen. Okay, right. So these are the ways and means you can develop, as I already said. And this innovations I was talking about WGU. And this is very important, guys. The BizTech, the fathers of technology, 10 men who invented the innovated in tech. These guys, there are many people were there, so I have not extracted all the data. These 10 different people, they have given 10 different ideas, which is really amazing to read. When time permits, you go through this BizTech. And oneeducation, as I've told you, basic computer skills you need. This basic computer skills you know very well. How to use your desktop. That is very important. I have seen people, desktop is totally flooded with icons. You can have minimal icons on a desktop. And apart from that, you can learn a Word, Excel, PowerPoint, which is a basic request, isn't it? Whatever, maybe you can document it. And one important thing I would like to tell you guys, whenever you have a sticky notes and all there, apart from that, notepad is there in every system, right? So what you can do is, whatever website you are visiting for the researchers exclusively, you can copy paste the link and keep it in your notebook and store as a link, maybe a research link or something, you can keep it. In future, if you are making any references while you're writing a paper, it will be more helpful to you. So you can use that link with a caption, or any document you are copying. Along with the link you copy, later you may find it difficult to search. So main thing we are wasting time is searching anything at home as well as in the system. Okay, so have it more easy and user friendly. This is a basic skill you should learn. And change to crowd is really going to help you with more recent technologies, robotics, and Gartner, like a robotic process. See, that and all is going to help you out for the who is going to do a research in robotics. And UI path, I said, you can join freely also to know about the robots. And also software suggest, I told you, which is satisfied. They can be a service partner and you can also collaborate with them with your software. And other things, this university, study portal. This Glasgow, it is going to help you out with more ideas, innovations. Okay. And for computer science, as I already people discussed, tutorial points, study tonight, W3 School, Quora, Stack Overflow, and Oracle.com, Coursera, Simply Learn, Edureka, Computer Hope, Java Point, Khan Academy, YouTube, obviously you guys have forgot that, YouTube, Coursera, EDX, and Udemy, and CMU. These are all the things, the best websites to learn your computer science related thing. Maybe you can capture the screen also. Okay, this is more helpful cheap. Okay, that's very important. And I would like to present this video to you. Whether music will be shared or not, I don't know. But still, you watch this, it is going to help take you to the different world. This one, Pepsi, you're taking a cool drink and all. These people grab the attention of the world around. They have created a virtual reality and with a combination of augmented thing. So they have created a design in a bus shelter. See, just see to that. I'll keep my video off. You just watch this.
see that? Yeah. I just do what I do. See me? I just do what I do. Yeah. Check. Let me flip this script. I feel privileged for all who can witness this. I am close to divine. So the moment is mine, the moment of sign. So all the squares that ask around me, getting it, my skills pay me. Trying to get a million feet, with an adopted flow that God gave me. Tell whoever run this, if they spot a temporary time. Tell me some of my wealth shit. So when we cash out soon, I'm just investing. I'm telling you, this is how it works, man. There's a little camera right here.
See, hope it's an interesting video, right? And see, in the bus shelter also, they can use the innovations of the virtual reality, the concepts they have used it. This is a way the technology ruling the world. So I'm going to give you certain information, which is as an emerging trend. You know, we are in the technology revolution since offline programs have been ruled out nowadays, and we are using an online. That is also a technology revolution. We are connected with the people around. Instead of, see, it's only the travel time is reduced, and sometimes the physical meeting, we are missing it out anyways. And mobile money revolution. Earlier, only GPay they have started. And you know about Paytm already with the recharges, and Paytm money is there nowadays, and you have PIU money. All the bankers, they have with the QR code, you can do the mobile transaction. So mobile money revolution happened. Even, you know, like how they are doing an advertisements, QR code, phone pay, the coconut selling person, who is having a QR code? Everybody. Okay. So that only a QR code you can scan and go. So cool, like that the revolution has happened, all technology. And healthcare revolution, it's happening at home, you can answer. And then 5G, obviously even 6G is also it's coming. 5G we didn't experience, but we got 5G mobiles. And all open access, libraries, books, everything is available. Are we really using it? That really matters. Your GPS, already we know. Cars, we started using GPS. Mobile, we started using. That and all there. So how we go about it? I'm going to give you MIT review. Every year they are providing a review. What all the technologies are trending now? It's a 2021 only I can give, because 2022 just started, right? 2 months only ago. Okay, so what is the breakthrough technologies? They have given reviews. The first thing they have given is a messenger RNA vaccine. You might have heard of mRNA. See, this US people. See, earlier they were using, you know, about COVID situation in 2020, how it created a threat, almost we lost many people, right? This laboratory people, they have created a vaccine, which, and even the variant is transforming. It is easily, quickly understand, accordingly it will create a vaccine. Like that they have created, that is called a messenger RNA vaccine. That is also a recent trend. Okay, so it's a science of messenger RNA. It's basically the guy who is Antonic Regalto, he explains about the history and medical potential of this mRNA. Okay, and the second trend is, you know, about GPT. GPT-2 is also there, right? Generative pre-trained transformer. It is basically, it's a language. Okay, it is an auto-regressive language model. You know the concept of deep learning. Yeah, most of the people use a voice assistant in your mobile, right? Alexa is there, voice assistant is there. It'll understand the human voices, okay? And your GPT-2 is a successor, and it is created by OpenAI, your artificial intelligence. Okay, it's a San Francisco-based artificial intelligence research laboratory. They have created this, and how it is used. But the challenging thing is, it's basically to listen to your data. It will listen to your speech. It will write thousands of texts, but it has to read. You might have watched the Robo movie, Robo 2 from that is Shankar movie in Tamil. Robo, isn't it? See, this movie really, like, what to say? That is Robo 1, sorry. Robo 2 is Flap, actually. Robo, that movie, no? This guy, Ncettit, was just reading. It was helping the heroine to complete the exam. Just scanning the pages. Like that, it is reality. They have made it as an animation pic, but it is reality now. It's open AI. It's a mimic human written text, which is uncanny, because you can't believe right? You can't believe that, how it works. Okay, it's realistic, whether it is possible. But one challenge is, it doesn't know what it is writing. Then it will create some nonsense message also. See, whenever it doesn't understand your pronunciation, what will happen? It will give some nonsense results. That is also there. And the third thing is a tic-tac recommendation algorithm. It's banned now, but how tic-tac got attracted? Are people already with me? Are you listening? If you are listening, just raise your hands. I would like to check whether you are listening. Just raise your hands. Raise your digital hand. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you all. Now, because things keep on talking, and if you're not listening, it's a waste. That's why I have more enthusiasm in expressing things. Okay, this recommendation, most of the people use tic-tac. How it got conquered the heart of people? It is basically because the way people become famous online, that is a tag for them. That is the way they trap the people. Okay, for you, it is actually, they made it as tic-tac is for you, that they have been, this feed have changed the way the people become famous online. You and me can become famous online. Anybody, even a layman, they're keeping on song and they're playing a video, they are making dances, animations. Okay, and even now, Jivan Kepalman, she never joined a TikTok since it is a pandemic. That's why they have joined a TikTok. You know how many downloads in TikTok? That is also a trend. Overall downloads everywhere. See, App Store downloads, Google Play downloads, TikTok is a topping one. Okay, the survey says. And also see the global downloads from the quarter. How many millions of people have downloaded and used it. And the average time spent by people TikTok daily is 52 minutes. My God, 1 hour people are spending for this. Come on. And also how it works, that was quite an interesting scenario. People might be knowing a computer networks, right? Like the layering process, they have a data collection layer and you have a storage layer. This algorithm layer is a content-based recommendations you will be getting. Very simple. You know, Netflix, you will be using all recommendation algorithm. You are using Amazon. Most of some people said, no, I visit Amazon. And you have a feedback mechanism algorithm is there. For example, whenever you want to purchase a new mobile or anything, what will you do? You just see the review. Most of the sites giving the best reviews in the beginning. Feedback. So you can have a positive feedback algorithm there. And suppose you, at least 10 you will view. If you view randomly only, you will understand that, which is people see initially a very good product, 5-star rating, very good, very good. On 10 reviews, if you see, you will go and blindly you will purchase a product. Maybe the review is in the middle, maybe no, it's a best product. Later only you will come to know. So how the recommendations are coming, positive things are comes in the first. Okay, the content based, it will be moved. And for example, one time I was browsing YouTube videos. Sometimes something will pop out if you watch. Okay, but you should not lose your concentration. What do you want to focus? Only you want to focus. What happened? No, like it is popping, and next time while I was started clicking something else, it is asking, hey, this is not in your list. Do you want to really visit the site? It is asking how. It is learning my behavior. It's giving a recommendations. Whenever you open on YouTube, it will give a recommendation. And even Google. Whatever you are frequently browsing, it will immediately give you the notifications. Unknowingly or knowingly, if you switch on the notification, that's all you are done. You'll keep on getting messages. Okay. And then algorithm layer will be there, and you have a service layer will be there. The results will be there, and you have an application layer. The product description, shopping cart, everything will come. That is a layer by layer. The process is happening. See how it works. I have the GIF file here. So step by step it goes. Okay. People want. And I like this, I don't like this. That is the way the reviews are happening. Okay. So this is the way your TikTok, all sites are working. Okay. And see how they got into it. See the cat. It's a trending video. How they get trends? The reason is, I was just reading the, what to say. Why TikTok is very popular. People are started loving animated videos and pic. So it's a funny thing, and all people are watching memes. I love to watch memes. Even Nia Nana, you know the program, right? So see, instead of getting interest in Nia Nana directly, I'm watching Nia Nana troll. That was quite interesting comparatively. So like that it is going. And the next fourth technology, what they are talking about, the emerging is lithium metal batteries. Why lithium metal batteries connected with the computers, you may ask. You know about electrical vehicles. Vehicle mechanism is there, right? Now it is started. Okay. But what happened? Even though they are losing the hope because you have to charge it frequently. Okay, right. If the charge is gone in the middle, what will you do? That is a threat between people. So they have got it to lithium metal batteries with a charge problem. They are sorting it out. And the next thing is a data trust. That is a quite interesting thing. It is because we want to, whatever data we are using, it should be trustworthy, right? So we are using our personal data. Whenever their website is asking your date of birth, your Aadhaar card number, that and all. Don't believe all sites, okay? So the data trust should be there. Even government is asking all that. Okay. So I'll tell you one thing happened with I read in the newspaper, the teen flags bug in IRCT system. Might have heard this guy is from Tambramalli. He was just +2 guy only. He's from the private school. Okay. What he did is he was booking a ticket in IRCTC. At that time, he could found that there was, he can able to breach, he can able to, data is not secure. He can easily view the other passenger details. He can, an option of changing their, getting place, change the destination, or you can order food, everything. That is possible. For the other person, you can unknowingly, without the passenger knowledge, you can cancel the ticket also. That bug was there. This guy found that he wrote to IRCTC, and they, within a week, they totally fixed the bug. And even LinkedIn, Cisco and all asking, no, this guy is present, like they want to find out whether the data trust is there, security is there. They are seeking his help. This guy was totally popular in web applications. Okay, quickly now, write in the chat box. Do you remember what was the first video game you played in your life? Quickly write, I'll give you 2 minutes time. What is the first video game you played in your life? If you're not played, no, like that you can write. First video game you played in your life. Your time starts now, quickly. Yes, let me see how you have answered. Candy Crush, cool. Rock Dash, Super Mario, Sonic. It was a long back. I played Prince of Persia actually. The refined version is also there. It was quite long. So nobody put PUBG. I'm happy really. So it's bad. So first video game is not PUBG, might be. Okay. God of War. Wow. Empire. NFS. Nice. "30 seconds more. I would request more responses. Be honest. All Mario only. Jungle Book. That's interesting. Happy your time is over. Yes. And superb. Thanks for the response. Wonderful. Those who responded. I want to keep you active. That's the reason I did like that. Okay. And the next thing is a green hydrogen. Hydrogen, you know very well, like how it works. Okay. Because see, this green hydrogen is rapidly dropping the cost of your solar and wind power. Okay, it's a cheap, impractical. They're using the concept of this can replace the natural gas and diesel. This is also a current trending actually. A gasoline used in ships and trucks. The green hydrogen, they are using it. Okay, and the next one is digital contact tracing. See, this it was funny to know that. See, people are using your we are using what to say, Arogya Setu, then one app is there, right? And how many people are really using the correct data, we don't know. But government is thinking that we are using the data properly. Okay. But what happened is the GPS and Bluetooth. And suppose we are crossing a road, okay? You already entered the data, you are a COVID positive patient because your data is entered. If one person crossed the road with a COVID positive, the next person crossing the road, it alerts that COVID positive person just crossed the road. Like that, it is giving an alert. That much the technology has been improved. That's interesting, right? And no, but what happened is sometimes based on the data given by the human, it is failed to that slow the COVID-19. So we can do it at a better time. Then the Google is working vigorously for this digital contact tracing process. Okay. And next one is a hyper accurate position. You know, earlier the GPS have an accurate of 5 to 10 meters only where you are. Okay. You can find out maybe in the streets like where our house is and all. Now this hyper accurate positioning, it will be within few centimeters and millimeters it is giving the result. It's a ground based augmentation process. It's just giving a millimeter level accuracy. It's quite interesting, right? And next is a remote everything. That is the thing. Okay. Still we are in the remote, right? See, I'm attending, I'm conducting session from my home and you guys are attending across the world, right? Right? See, maybe in different places, everything it is remote now. Okay. So it is an online tutoring, that Snap is the online tutoring company. They are telling that the 3.5 million users were using, right, the tutorials and, Byju's and all, the app based. So people have started using more. Now online become trending. And, the story behind the Freshworks, about the person, his TV is damaged actually. It's a company, right? About the Freshworks, it's a company. Okay. See how they emerged. It is basically the guy called Matrubhudam. He's a CEO. Okay. While starting the cloud-based customer service software, since he want to repair his TV, he couldn't get the service. That's the reason he started the help desk. And now it is a growing and they are coming most of the colleges, they are visiting and recruiting people from Freshworks. And he resigned his job from Jovo and he joined this in 2010. Okay. And the 10th one, it's a very important one, is multi-skilled AI. Okay, it's a computer vision or audio recognition is multi-skilled, both the ways. It can feel, hear, and communicate many more as a human assistant. Wow, how come it feel? That was really a billion-dollar question for me, but still the technology is coming in that way. Okay, now quickly you write, what are the latest technologies you know? And then I will give you the latest technologies, which is already I have been covered. And some topping 10 technologies I'm going to discuss. 2 minutes time from now, what are the latest technologies you know? Just write it in the chat box, please. Latest technologies you heard, anything. I'm talking about a technology. I'm not talking about a programming language. I'm talking about a technology. You write a technology. What you know, you come across. Maybe உங்களுக்கு அது யூஸ் பண்ணாம இருந்திருக்கலாம், பட் அதை பத்தி தெரியணும், அவ்வளவுதான். Okay. Yes. Blockchain, superb. No, only I'm reading Harvest Land. Harvest Land is a paid one, right? It's anyway. Okay, augmented reality, blockchain, autopilot. Wow. Kalpana ma'am, I have been given a time till 11:15 ma'am. I'm asking whether I can go ahead till 11:15 like that. It's been mentioned in the book. Yes.
1 minute. I'll confirm with my.
Yeah, you confirm it accordingly. Because anyway, I have few things only to discuss. I just want to know the time. Yes, Snowflake, superb, good. Nature inspired computing. RPA. Yes, ma'am.
You can continue till 11:30.
11:30.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought 11:50.
As you wish.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, superb. But our participants should feel good. Okay, people, shall I continue till then? You can raise your hands if I can continue.
It's
Till
interesting and interactive only.
Okay, thank you so much for raising hands. Quantum computing, okay, interesting. Thanks for raising hands. Okay, let me continue. I'm going to give you a technology. See, even I have also browsed and I got the details, but still I'll make it more interesting. The top 10 technologies to learn in 2022. Already you have given few answers. Anyway, I'm going to give you certain tips and tricks. The 10th one is hyper-augmentation. You know, hyper is something which is mixed, right? So here, I know people are hyperactive. Okay. This hyper-augmentation, wow, it is quite an interesting thing to deal with. It's a humanoid Sophia. It's an hyper-augmentation. It's powered by AI. It's a humanoid. Okay. You know, something interesting is this humanoid, it is granted a legal citizenship in Saudi Arabia. It's a news, right? See, it can speak, sense, respond. So that's why it got a citizenship also in Saudi Arabia. Hyper-augmentation. Interesting. This is the 10th one. And this uses a concept of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and RPA, robotic process automation. So already you guys have written in your chat box that these technologies already you know. So then you will get an opportunity to work with the hyper automation. Okay. And the 9th one is a cyber security. Even it is topping now. You know, everywhere you need a security, and people were asking for that. And how you can do ethical hacking and all. That is possible. Right. So this cyber security, you know, it was a quite interesting thing I was reading. This guy, the US president data is hacked actually. Okay. And he has written that, see, in the Bitcoin, I'm going to, that is a back to the community. And this Bitcoin sent to an address below. See, they have sent it. Okay, Joe Biden has written in his page. And his page is hacked actually. So he was asking about, you know, that cyber security thing. And that was a funny thing also. And it should be more, this is an emerging trend. This security is an emerging trend actually. Okay, so anybody can hack the data like that. The things are happening. It should not be. So you want to secure our data. And next is a blockchain, as already people have written. And blockchain, obviously, it is dealing with finances, you know very well. And they will be into like health and insurance and finance everywhere. Okay, so it's an emerging trend again. And you know that Axie Infinity, they are created this blockchain. This one, it is an emerging trend. And next one is a full stack development. People should know about it. In a corporate, we are doing this project actually, full stack development. This full stack development, even the whitehouse.gov source code, you can visit the site, which is going to give you what are all the opportunities available to join. Okay, so maybe you can visit the website, whitehouse.gov. Okay, so which the recent upcoming technologies they are giving. And see, what is the salary they are providing is almost 8 lakhs INR per annum. That is a very small amount you may be thinking. This is a 110 USD per annum the US is providing for full stack development. So people want to fly to US, I guess. But anyway, it's good to work here. And next is a Snowflake. People have written already about the Snowflake. It's a cloud, obviously, the Google Cloud and the AWS Azure. So there they work with a centralized storage of a data. So that is also, it's a trend and people want to, people can get an opportunity here also. Okay. So again, 15 lakh INR you will be getting per annum, like for this case. And there are many courses available to learn this stuff. And see, everywhere the comparisons happening, how USD is giving, how INR is giving, like that only the trends were happening. Okay. And edge computing another technology you're talking about. Again, it involves with the storage, and you should know like there are many technologies available. I'm not denying that, but still, how we can cope up with things. So how we want to allocate the time for that. Okay. So, and you should create interest at least with one technology which is really going to help you out to learn and earn together. Okay. And next is IOB. We know about IOB, is Indian Overseas Bank only, you will remember. But this IOB is an Internet of Behaviors. And it's actually, earlier we were thinking about IoT. Even you have, I guess in the conference, there is one track is IoT. Here IOB is an Internet of Behavior. Most of the people have using your internet. And I told about the recommendations, what you really would like to watch. And they can get the details about you, your behavior, targeting the right person in the market. That is your Internet of Behavior. Even, for recruitment, we are visiting, since I've been into a HR for my recruitment process, we used to see how their social network activities also, how they are posting is in LinkedIn and Facebook, what are all the kinds of things they are tagging into it. That and all we can check. So we can target a right person. Mostly the professional network, your LinkedIn will helpful out to get the people, right people in the market. Okay, so this Internet of Behaviors also is going to help you out in that way. And next is a predictive analytics. What is predictive? Obviously, what is going to happen? Okay, this analytics, what's the data, what is the market trend, how the shares are happening, and whatever. See, we need an analytics, right? So we want to get the result. And very well, I was talking about, I'm fond of data structures. Okay. So while I was preparing for the data structures, one interesting thing I read. How many people are fond of, I would like to ask you, it may be a funny question. How many people are fond of taking selfies? Just raise your digital hand. Fond of taking selfies. Even I also want selfie people. Yes. And what we will do is, once we take a selfie, what we will do? Immediately we'll post in an Instagram or a Facebook or in a WhatsApp, whatever maybe. And we will wait for the comments, what it is going to come, like that. If people said likes and, like what will happen? And also like some comments, positive comments are coming, our day. They made our day, right? And if it is something negative comment happens and you feel that they ruined your day, and immediately you will change the pic. But what is happening here? One thing you should know about it, how other people and technology ruling our mind. We only took a selfie and we only posted the information and we only getting a worries and we only getting the pleasure. That means your mind, your technology prevails over your mind. That's the thing only happening. Okay. If people are keep on posting n number of messages, the data deluge has been happened. Flood of data, how to manage. So everything, it requires a proper storage. See, initially, even your PC, it conquers the entire, that machine entirely, it's one entire room is allocated for a PC. And you might have come across 60 machines. Intel. Now, everything you can do it in the mobile and that to lesser weight. See, think of it. Obviously, you should know like what the trending is happening. So since the data deluge happens, you should know how to handle the data in a powerful way. Okay, so you do the analysis for that. And the next concept is DevOps. DevOps, obviously, it will deal with your business values, your quality and continuous improvement. It's not only the one day you're working with, the next day it is not working. It should be a continuous improvement. That DevOps is going to help you in that way. Netflix, they have given Siman Army. So that is a process happening using a DevOps. Okay, Netflix. See, these guys only started with more recommendations. Okay, and they'll deal with the fault tolerant, this one, and scalable systems that they're talking about. This DevOps. Okay, and this DevOps is a combination of your data ops and machine learning ops. So that's the way that operates on it. Okay. And the first topic one, as I said in the 10 portion, like AI, your AI is ruling the world now. AI as a service. And one funny article I read, about Superman pick. So much amount they have spent for this. But one guy, the cheap AI is better at removing a Henry Cavill's a Superman mustache than Hollywood special effects. We don't want to have a special effects to shave the Henry Cavill. So that article was really quite interesting. If time permits, you go through it. Okay, this is available. It's very simple. You can remove. Even I was really surprised to see many apps in your Play Store. Like you have a beauty, beauty plus is there, beauty cameras were there, and makeup camera is there. BB16 or something, I don't know. B16 or B12 or something. Okay, some camera is there, like, even you can have your eyebrows thick. You can have a nose, sharpen your nose. You can put your lipstick. Everything is possible. See, instead of giving so much of effort, so much of spending money, it's very simple. You can make it. It will do all makeups for you. Okay, it's a service. And important thing you want to know is in a different sector, that is a skills for software engineer. And now let us come to the point of your programming skill. C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, C#. You have a web development, game development, app development, cybersecurity, and AI and ML and data science. So which various sectors you want to work on it. Okay, before getting to it, and since I want to give you more innovative designs also, I would like to tell you one small story, which is not technology oriented, but still, which will make you to think. When you're attending my session today, like you're all techie persons are flooded here. Already you see, even one day you miss, some new technology has come. And the real tough thing is doing PhD in computer science. I have done my PhD in data mining. Okay, it's a very tough thing. When you start, something will be there. While you're ending your research, some technology may have been come up. Okay, but people are thinking that research is just a Google search. It's not a Google search. It is something to work on it. Okay, and I would like to tell you the story. This is something, it really motivates me. Have you heard of the person, Leonard Felice Buscaglia? He's called Dr. Love. Okay, and he's a motivational speaker. While he was giving his lecture, almost 30,000 people were sitting in the auditorium. They were keep on shooting questions. He's answering. And he was at most, at the time he was around 70 years old, I guess, 70, okay. And people are asking questions and he was started answering. And they were totally surprised. How come you are able to answer all queries? How it is possible for you? At that time, he was telling his own story. While he was a school-going kid, at that time, they were, before taking a dinner, they were in the dining hall. The food has been served. And the father was asking, he used to call Felice only. I told, Leonard Felice Buscaglia. They call Felice only, the middle name. Felice, what did you learn today? I was asking. And Felice, if he is answering, the father used to ask, if he is answering only, you can have a privilege to take your dinner, which is served already, which is available in your dining table. But if he is not answering anything, and father said immediately, let us go and open an encyclopedia. Let us learn something new and have your food. This is a way, the practice given by the father. And at the time he was thinking, he was asking his friends, hey, your parents are like this? They served a food and ask you, what do you learn today? No, our parents never ask anything. We will eat, we will enjoy the food. And he was thinking that I am a cursed child from the bad parent. And you are all blessed child from the good parent. And later he come to know that every day he started learning something new. He become multi-skilled and he is able to answer with all things. And he's thanking his father every now and then. And his father was no more. And even he go to the bed. Okay. And at that time, like before getting to hit the bed, some voice hears in his mind that, Felice, what did you learn today? Even his age of 70, okay. What did you learn today? Then he will, if he learned, he'll happily sleep. If he didn't learn, he'll learn something. See, what I would like to say as a message here is, every day there is an opportunity to learn something new. So at least one thing, I said many websites or anything, being a computer science people, you can innovate many things. I would like to share my own experience. While I was working as a professor in a college, I was working in Laila at that time, earlier. I started my career as a professor only. At that time, we were, you know very well, people are using a pen drive, right? Earlier days, if you put a pen drive, immediately the shortcut has come. It will be, the shortcut will come, you cannot access your pen drive. And what will happen to the data? The data will be there. It will be asking like, 700 MB, 700 MB will be there. But you can view the data because the pen drive itself become a shortcut. How to avoid this? Then we were thinking, and myself and my student were discussing about that. Very simple DOS command helped to come out from that problem. Very simple DOS command. What we did is, about in a DOS, like adrip command is there. Adrip is hiding and, that hide the file. You can't view the file. Adrip plus H plus S plus R means read only. That's search. S for search and H for hide only. If you use adrip, ATTRIB, adrip minus H minus R minus S, then you can view all the data. Simple one line. What we did is we wrote just few lines, 1 KB of JavaScript. We write a coding. And if you run unhide coding, such unhide text file, that's we converted to an exe file. And we have just run the data. Immediately you can view all the data without any data loss. So we wrote one small coding. What I want to try to say is, there is always easy way to get into things, but we should find the way. And one thing, we were presenting the paper in a college in an international conference about how to retrieve the data without any problem. Okay, and people were listening. All judges were listening. There is myself and Kiran. His name is Kiran. Now he is in Indian Army. My student is in Indian Army now. He's a major now. Okay, so such a techie guy. And we were like at the time we were presenting a paper. We were explained everything with the screenshots. This is the way you can retrieve the data. Completed. Presentation is over. One lady who came for the like a presenter, she said, "My pen drive is not opening. Can you help me out to get my data?" Immediately, we got her pen drive and we put and retrieved the data and gave. She's jumped out of happiness. One thing, that conference, we got a best paper award for our work. It's a simple work, but you need to allocate a time to work on it. That is very important. Okay, now let me ask you a question. The one thing in daily life that you can't live without. Can you write in a chat box one thing in your life that you can't live without? It may be anything. Yes, yes, yes. Your time starts now. 2 minutes from now. Prayer. Wow, that's interesting. Mobile. Yes, true. Water. Smartphone. Tea. Okay. Songs. Nice. Others also please respond. Let me have a water. Internet. Motivational books. Parole daily padipingla. Very nice. Nice. Songs, okay. Chat with others. That's interesting. Since they have given time, I'm continuing, okay? Otherwise, I would have completed earlier. No problem. Yes, the time is over. I'll tell you one interesting fact. You forgot this. People say coffee, mobile, everything. You need electricity, right? It's a major thing. You can live with, live without in the sense like a smartphone, how will you charge without electricity? That is a basic thing. Okay? Yeah. Simply, I was just giving an input on that. See, this is an innovative design. Make a library in your, beneath the staircase, they are using as a library. Effective utilization. Okay? And today and tomorrow. Awesome innovation, see? Evolution of a wheel is an innovation. You know about Pegasus software, how it works? You know one thing, while I was talking about this one, I was looking at what is it is all about, how it is hide the data. Well, sorry, not hiding the data, how it is taken all the data, this virus. Then I was browsing, I was trying to use Control-C to copy the data. It is telling, don't copy this site content. Then how I copied, you might be questioning, right? I'll tell you the shortcut key, how I have copied. You know about a snip tool? Window key, Shift and S together, if you press, you can extract whatever data you want. You can take a, you know about print screen. Print screen means it will create entire thing. But whatever you want to, for example, I'll do that now. I want to just, I have used this one alone I want. I'll just post it in the next screen. Just a second. Give me a second. What I did is, I have just extracted, sorry. I have just extracted this image alone. Simple. Window, Shift and S together. Window key and Shift and S together. That's how it works. It's and a flex form, a smart jacket. It will give you a warm effect in the cool time. So that is an invention. And this is a foldable smartphone. See, it's a foldable smartphone comes smartwatch. Interesting. This was really amazing. Okay, the wearable reading light. You should not disturb someone. You can wear this and you can read the book. Wow, right, that isn't it? And Doffy is a washing device. And the world's lightest and smartest e-bike drive. And you know about holography. You might have visited, like watched the movie Kanjana and all, right? Like Raghava Lawrence movies and all. That it will be writing here in the air also. It will be writing. That is called a hologram concept. Okay, it's a virtual thing. It's an illusion actually. It's a holographic car assistant will be there to assist you in the air. That is interesting, right? Hovership. It's a moving bike. That is interesting, flying bike. And you know, High Mirror Mini, that is a very interesting thing actually. While I was reading, I was surprised. While you're looking at the mirror, what are all the dark patches? But you will worry about it, why dark patches or why pimple and all. But one funniest thing is, it has an Alexa built in, it will be answering, hey, you use this particular green to get rid of this pigmentation. So that is a High Mirror Mini. That is an innovation. And to see the bot, the cleanse bot, it's a world's biggest bacteria killing robot. That is killing the robot. How it cleans? See, it's a small one. It is killing the bacteria. Okay, that is an innovation. And Nibble, like, it's a small, cutest robotic kitten. It looked like a dog and all, right? It will be doing a small works for you. Okay, and this is a purifier. It's a GeoPress purifier. It gives a clean water anywhere in the world. That means you can take this. Whatever be, even if the dust, it will be immediately purified and make you to drink. And the drones, it will be flying. The 4K it will take while flying. It will take the files itself. You can get the data, capture the data. It's a drone. And this is, Wi-Fi as a wireless. This is a light fidelity. Using a Li-Fi, you can charge your mobile. That is an interesting tech. And KX is a smart keyboard for the people with the disabilities. That is also an innovative design. It's going to be helpful for the people who is having a disability. Now the final activity is, if you invent something new, what will you invent? Write the answer in the chat box quickly. Suppose you want to invent, you get an opportunity to invent anything. What will you invent? Google screen. Yeah. What will you invent? Quickly respond. Just your imagination. Put your imagination open. Quickly write. What will you invent? Just give one name for your invention. Like lens bot, smartphone, like that you can give something. Your time starts now. Participants, please be active. I'm going to complete the session. Vegetable cutting robo for kitchen. ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறார் போல இருக்கு. Okay. For vegetable cutting robo, interesting. Okay. A kind of lie detector. இது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அப்படி பண்ணோம்னா யாரையுமே நம்ம நம்ப மாட்டோம். Lie detector. Automated machine to do meals. அப்படியே உட்காந்து யாராவது ஊட்டி விட்டா கூட நல்லா இருக்கும் நமக்கு. We become lazy because of the technology. To go past and future. Time machine. Cool. Yes. Mind voice catching. Nice. Guys, see, whatever you are writing, it is quite funny and interesting. If we get like this, what will happen? We stopped believing people around. We started hating if we understand the mind voice. We can't love them anymore. Yes. Okay. Cooling outfit for summer. Oh, like hot outfit, you are going to find a cooling outfit. Interesting. Kandipa Chennai ku venum adu. Yes. Okay. Two will come mind voice. Okay. Automatic machine like putting water in trees with the cutler. Wow, that's nice. That's really interesting, Sandhya. Nice. Two will come mind voice. Okay. 14 seconds more. Quickly invent something. Automatic machine to make us deep sleep. Nice. Nowadays, your smartphone is counting how many hours you had a good sleep. Water bacteria find. Okay. Interesting. Your time is over. Okay. Okay, team. Interesting. And people are overall responded. Wow. One thing I would like to play, guys. You might have watched this video. It's a 1-minute clipping. Just I would like to show you this. I want to play this quickly.
Let's see what curiosity.
How the invention happened. See, it starts from the nut only, right? Very interesting video actually from the nut. Okay, even you visit this nasa.gov, okay, they have a rover challenges, maybe mechanical people, like you can share this. Whether this MIT students bagged the 3rd place in rover design challenge actually. You know about Guzzi bag, actually, this is something about a design thinking. You know, the rate for this bag is almost 8 lakhs. What is a design? You can go through and visit, okay? So there's a time to learn, something to unlearn and relearn. So time to put on your thinking cap. So what is the key learning for the day? Maybe I'll ask later. So I will tell you it's just a beginning. There is miles to go before you sleep. Okay. And normally in any seminars, I used to complete with the quote which I follow in my life, in my personal and professional life. If you salute your duty, you need not salute anybody. If you pollute your duty, you have to salute everybody. So salute your work and be the best version of yourself. And always be a learner, be a lifelong student. And thank you all. Thank you, Wales team, for the opportunity. Okay. Good day to you all. Thank you. And any questions you can ask.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, questions. If you want, participants may ask questions.
If you are thorough with all answers, you won't have questions. Otherwise, if you don't understand anything also, you don't have a question. Which category you guys belong?
First category.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope no doubts.
I guess no doubts for anyone. That means they understood everything clearly.
So they may be in the presentation tension. All our scholars, they are going to present in the after a few minutes after a break. So
Okay.
they may be in the tension.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. It's really an interactive session, even in the virtual mode. You have gone along with the conference title and mentioned about the current trends and innovative ideas in the field of IT and in other areas also. The information you share definitely widen and creates new ideas to the upcoming researchers. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you.
Gratitude is not in the words, but in the heart which expresses it. I invite Dr. T. Kamalakanan, HOD, Department of Information Technology, Vistas, to propose vote of thanks.
Say good afternoon, one and all. It is given me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks. I would like to thank our beloved Chancellor, Dr. Isrika Ganesh, Pro-Chancellor, Planning Development, Dr. A. Jyothi Murugan, Pro-Chancellor, Academic Arthi Ma'am, and Ms. Preeta, Vice President, Wells Institute. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape the conference. So I convey deep regards and heartily thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor. Also thankful to the Registrar. They helped in us in obtaining the necessary administrative rule for organizing the event in our campus. They supported in all possible manner to organize this conference. I would like to thank our board director, Professor Mailan sir, for his constant help and guidance, the radiator and source of energy with us. I would like to thank to all the honorable delegates, Karthika Panam and Ananda Padmanabhan sir, who blessed us with their presence. I am also very much thankful to all the program advisory committee members and their invited speakers. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape their conference. I am very much thankful to all our faculty colleagues and non-teaching staff members who always stand by us and motivate us. I feel proud and thankful for making this event successful one. An event of this dimension can happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be blocked by a team, a very motivated and dedicated staff committee members and volunteers. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement. They have shown their willingness. They have expressed to take the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. With these words, I once again thanks to everyone for making this event grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The inaugural session expires with this, and the virtual paper presentation will begin at 12 noon. After a short break, we wish you all a blessed and beautiful day today and always. Study nature, love nature, and stay close to nature. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Wales team.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Participants, already you are informed with the presentation Google Meet link. Connect there at 12 noon.